We've been talking about free throws. I know, not exciting, but it decides games. Can cost you a championship. Dallas Mavericks. You can't shoot 52%. You just can't. And the opposition went 23 of 24. Luka at the line. Luka hasn't been a great free throw shooter. I think he's improved, but he was like a 77% free throw shooter. If you are going to be a ball hog, ball dominant, you must be a great free throw shooter, or at least very good. Dallas went 12 of 23, 52%, but they haven't been good all season long. Only 3 other teams shoot a lower free throw percentage than the Dallas Mavericks. Now, that's everybody. Now, the Thunder are one of the best. Only 3 teams shoot a better free throw percentage than Oklahoma City. Got to make free throws, especially if you're going to have the ball. Imperative. Yeah, Paulie.
If an entire NBA team is subpar at shooting free throws, is that has to be on the coaching staff?
Well, I'd like to know who your shooting coach is, but it's on the players. You don't need anybody else to be with you to work on your free throw shooting. You just go out and you shoot. You should shoot 100 free throws. That should be just normal. And you should make a certain percentage. And something should be at stake. You should put something on the line. You're going to shoot against a teammate. The guy who makes the most free throws doesn't have to buy dinner. Like, something has to be at stake there. And you have to run sprints. You have to have game-like situations. I mean, this is common sense. But nobody wants to shoot free throws because it's boring. It is. But when you make them, it's boringly great. Yes, Marvin.
But free throws feels like it's really mental, because I'm sure somebody.
No, there's some bad form.
But have you ever seen somebody who makes free throws in practice, but when it comes to game time, it's just they get the yips?
Yes. Yeah, I get that. But you have to practice the situation you're going to be in the best you can. And that is be a little bit winded, and then go to the line. But something's at stake when you go there. If you just go out and shoot 10 free throws, you're like, okay. But all of a sudden, we used to shoot free throws, and if your teammate missed, everybody had to run. So then everybody's mad at you. There has to be something there on the line, not just you at the free throw line. There has to be something at stake. Yeah, Paulie.
This is interesting. I'd love to see a breakdown of like teams that are better in tight situations with free throws. This is helpful. The Denver Nuggets were the 6th worst team in the league in the regular season in free throw shooting. In the playoffs, they're the 3rd best. Yeah. They went from 77% in the regular season to 83% in the postseason.
Yeah.
Woo! Thank you.
Ow! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! This is the stat of the day!
Here's Jason Kidd, the Mavericks head coach, on missed free throws.
Jason, 52% from the free throw line tonight. Just what do you attribute that to?
That's, one is probably unacceptable. We got to do better. We've talked about it as a group. We can't shoot 50% if we want to win. So we'll talk about tomorrow, and we'll get better, and we'll have an opportunity on Wednesday.
Okay, you're not just getting better. Like, it's not going to happen. Hey, one day, it's all better. It's not. And it becomes contagious. When you're missing, somebody else is missing. When you're making, then everybody else makes. But you got to be in the lab. You got to work on this. You don't wake up and go, man, I got a great night's sleep. I suddenly can shoot free throws. A lot of it is there's really poor form. And it's a rhythm, it's a flow when you shoot a free throw. The great ones have a routine, it's a flow. It starts from your feet all the way up to you releasing the ball. But it drives me crazy when I watch how nobody cares about shooting free throws. And it's so easy. It's called a free throw. Yes, Todd.
It's not going to affect your foul shooting percentage, but can we stop after each shot, especially if you miss it, tapping each other, and everybody on the team, you got to slap them 5, especially after you miss it. It looks so ridiculous.
Yeah, we brought that up years ago.
It's stupid.
Yeah. Like everybody on the team has to come and give you some data.
Regardless of whether you got it in or not.
So if you make it, it's like, all right, man. If you miss it, it's like, hey, come on, you'll get them next time. Yeah, Paul.
So you should pick one. You either do the moral support taps after a miss or the congratulations taps after a make, not both. By the way, here's an interesting one. Giannis at one point in his career was a 77% free throw leader. He got pretty good, 77%. He's down to 65% the past 2 years.
Yeah.
That's a drastic drop for a guy like him.
Yeah, plus he gets to the line and he dribbles and he takes his time, and then the crowd starts going 1, 2, 3. I maintain sometimes you have too much time. Get there, get the ball. I would dribble twice with my left hand, and then I would shoot. That was it. Twice, boom. That was it. Just get into a rhythm there. But these are professionals. Why is it that at my age that I can shoot free throws better than a lot of these pros? But it's because I cared about shooting free throws. And I have a form. And I have touch. But these guys, I mean, you can have so much athleticism. And it's like, yeah, I'll get around to that. You know, hey, watch this dunk I'm practicing. Like, shoot free throws. 52%. 12 of 23.
Would you go down to Dallas and help them out?
I've been to Dallas to help Jason Kidd many years ago.
He could use you now.
Yes, he could. But there are some really good shooting coaches. Really good. And, you know, it depends on how much you stress this. But you can't go, we'll address this tomorrow, and all of a sudden it's going to be great. Like, what are you going to do? How do you address this? I can address your shot selection, or are you making the extra pass? Are you playing defense? I don't know if I can fix a free throw shooter in 24 hours. I'll try. Yes, Marvin.
What angers you more, the missed free throws or carrying?
I'm going to say free throws. Carrying, that's on the NBA. They've allowed this to happen. Now, you're not going to take it. I love the reaction of a player when they do call carrying. It's like, are you serious? You're going to call carrying? Nobody calls carrying. It's like nobody calls traveling. Missed free throws drives me crazy. Get there, make your free throws. That's it.